Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ailey if you're new. Today's video is going to be all about this. Look how amazing does this thing look. So this is the one thing that I got from the mmmmitchell. Well, it's not actually, it's made by Mitchell. Don't mind this. What the heck is going on? I swear, if anybody knows of a hair gel that actually holds hair, let me know in the comment section. Anyway, I only snagged one of the palettes. They were reasonably expensive, not really when you see kind of what you get for your money. They were pretty nicely priced, but a lot of the stuff was selling out. I didn't even realize it launched. I just happened to go on Instagram at the right time. Okay, so this one is the Feet on the Ground palette and pouch. It's £40 and it's the more sort of greeny looking one. The reason that I bought this palette was the greens. So let's just get into this bad boy. Before I go any further, obviously if you enjoyed this video, I would absolutely love if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. If you want to see more videos like this, do let me know. So he came out with the collection and he had this palette, another palette called Head in the Clouds. It was more sort of bluey based, blues, yellows, there was a couple of greens in it. He came out with blush, which I really want to try. I just didn't have the cash at the minute and I wanted to buy all of them. He had a brush collection and he had loads of little cases. I love the looks of his little cases because I'm a professional makeup artist. I think that they will be really handy, but they sold out so fast. Like everybody must have just wanted them. So anyway, you've got a little case which is quite good and it's quite roomy because, you know, you could probably fit 2 or 3 palettes in here. I think that this will go straight into my kit because it's really handy. Palettes will be protected and if I ever travel, this will be what I take my palettes in. Anyway, taking that off, I've already used this as you can probably see from my eyeballs, which I absolutely adore today. But this is why like I was drawn to the palette. You can see like the theme, they look identical. So it's not in its outer box, but its outer box is just exactly the same. And it's very green, very army, very, you know, earthy. I love that sort of stuff. I love my green eyeshadows. Green is my favourite colour. Look at the size of it as well. For 40 quid, it's not bad. It has a massive mirror. The protective covering has the M logo on it. And this is the palette here. So I today used Board in the House, which I absolutely love, Ground Breaking, which is quite funny, Earthchild, and I used a tiny little bit of off-roading just to sort of warm it up around the outside, and Venom. I absolutely love Venom. I did use Arcid, but then I used Chemtrail to sort of brighten up a little bit, both of which are stunning by the way. So I got a good dip in the palette. I didn't use any of the shimmers, but on swatch they do look stunning. I swatched it over on my TikTok, so if you want to see that, I'll either insert the video here for you or you can go over to my TikTok and watch. But I figured I would show you, obviously, my experience applying everything and talk about it as well. So palette's £40 and you're getting 25 shades. These aren't small pans either. It's 3 grams, so you've got 25 3-gram shadows. Well, I don't know why I can't spit that out. So for reference, a little matte eyeshadow like this is 1.5 grams. So you're getting double what you would get in one of these. And I don't even know what these retail for now. But anyway, just a little bit of a comparison for you, you know, just in case. So I have to say first, congratulations, Mitchell. Everything's beautiful. Like your aesthetic. Your launch was so smooth. I will say it did take a wee while to get here, but I don't know if that was intended, and I just, because like I say, I stumbled onto the launch and I'm so glad that I did. But yeah, it did take a wee while to get here. I think it was, I'll put on the screen how long it was exactly, but to be honest, it was worth the wait. So I can't actually pick fault with any of the shadows that I used on my eyes today. They are all beautiful. They're all pigmented. You'll see from the video of me applying it that they all blended out really nicely. The yellow went on my inner corner so effortlessly, and I always struggle with yellows. Look at this yellow. Look at it. It's absolutely stunning. This is like my favourite look that I've done in ages, and it was just a really simple one just to sort of showcase the palette a little bit and use some of my favourite colours. And yeah, I mean, if I wanted to, I could deepen up the outer corners with ammo as well, the black in the palette, but I wanted to keep board in the house as the sort of main to keep it green. But I love all of the army green shades. There's so many of them, you know, like you've got these ones up here. You've got a grey, which is fantastic. More greens, like brighter greens. You could mix yellow with the greens to lighten them even more. I can't wait to try this bad boy. I mean, just look at that. It's just beautiful. Oh my God. I might actually, I'm sticking that in my inner corner. Hold on, let's just do a wee experiment right here and now. It's little, but it packs a punch. I really hope that's coming across on camera. It's so beautiful. I can't wait to play with the shimmers. This as well. Like, it sticks out like a sore thumb, but I never knew how much I needed this eyeshadow in my life until I seen it in this palette. It would this kind of a shade would disappear into lots of different palettes. Like I've got the Anastasia palettes, the volume palettes, the Norvina ones, that's the ones I'm looking for. I think volume 3 is got colours like this, but because of the way that she did it, I don't know what it is with those palettes. I just can't get my head around them for some reason. Beautiful colours like this in it, but they get completely lost in it. I don't know what it is. I can't wait to dip my brush in that colour, seeing it in with all these. I just think that there's so many things that it can go with. Even like the browns in it, the browns are either slightly green or slightly mustardy. They're just absolutely perfect, and I cannot wait to use this more. Like I really, really want to do more looks with it, so I would keep an eye on my TikToks, and I will be doing several over this weekend anyway. I think it's testament to the fact that it's makeup artists that are bringing out their own brands. Jamie Genevieve has just brought out her own brand. It's called Vive, and I have stuff coming from that. I don't have a lot though. I think I might order the palette, but I really can't justify spending so much money right now. I do have Cash Beauty. This is Kaylee MUA, or Kaylee Cashel. This is her palette, obviously nice and neutral. That's why I'm struggling to justify Vive, because Vive is very similar, but I do love Jamie Genevieve. She's a fellow Scot like me. So I just think that it's testament to the fact that somebody who uses makeup a lot, like Charlotte Tilbury, you know what I mean, like these makeup artists make fantastic products. So don't rule them out because they're coming with stuff like this. This palette is stunning. It makes me want to buy more of his stuff. I'm definitely going to buy those blushes. Was it blush? Definitely going to buy those. Brush collection £64. The blushes are £70 for all of them. I'm pretty sure you can go in. You can. So they're £14 each, which ain't bad at all. You can buy the brushes separately. They're like between £8 and £10. There's a little brush case you can get for them. There's a little mirror, like very like the Jeffree Star mirrors, but this one's obviously for his brand. There's loads to choose from, and obviously I'll show you a picture of the other palette as well. I knew as soon as I saw this palette, I wasn't going to buy anything. I was just going to leave it and I was going to get it at a later date. And when I saw this palette, I knew that I had to have it, and I'm so glad now. And I've seen that Jeffree Star is coming out with a green palette, and to be honest, after buying this palette, I'm not really sure that I need it. Yeah, I'm going to keep this video pretty short. I'm just going to say to you, yes, it is worth your money. If you like green eyeshadows in the slightest, you need this in your life. There's not a lot. I have lots of makeup, and I'm going to clear out all these shelves and actually put my makeup on the shelves because I just don't have room in my drawers anymore, and I really need to sort it out. I don't really have a lot of really nice green eyeshadows that I like. Between Armed and Gorgeous and Dark Magic, I like the greens, and I sort of picked greens from here, so it's nice to have some greens all in one place as well now. I think that's pretty much it. If you are thinking about it, get it. If you've got the money. If you've not, ask for it for Christmas because it's fab. I think that the fact that it's 40 quid and you're getting this is really good quality. This is like, what's it called, wetsuit material, you know, that stuff. It's sort of slightly stretchy, but I can imagine that it's reasonably water resistant. But like I say, you've got loads and loads of room in there. And the zip's really nice on it. I don't know really what else to say. I'm just filling time now. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, obviously I would love if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I did film this entire look as I was doing it, so it might probably be on my TikTok already. If not, it will be soon. So if you want to see how I did it, or like a little bit more in depth of how I did it, then head on over there and you can watch it. But apart from that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!